This is Jamie Coelho from Rhode Island Monthly magazine, and this fall I went on the job with Jeff Mello from Aquidneck Honey to learn about beekeeping and harvesting honey.
Good morning, I'm Jeff from Aquidneck Honey. If you'd like to be part of the beekeeping experience, please either call me at 401-862-2171, or you can find us online, jeff@aquidneckhoney.com, www.aquidneckhoney.com, or aquidneckhoney.wordpress.com, where you can see our blog and actually take a virtual tour of being a beekeeper. We look forward to hearing from you and having some help. If you're interested, please don't hesitate to contact us.
So what are you doing with the hives today?
We are going to see how they're progressing. We've been here in a few weeks, and being that it's fall almost, I'm going to see how they're progressing. Come on over and take a look at this.
So are they just building up the hives a little bit
just
larger?
Storing up their honey.
Storing up their honey for winter?
Yeah, this is all propolis right here. I don't know if you can get a shot of this.
Do they create
this
honey all winter too?
No, they only create honey when they're foraging the nectar from plants and flowers.
Okay.
And they regurgitate it as honey.
But they eat it throughout the winter.
They save it.
I gotcha.
They store it for them, for their winter food. I like to think they make it for Aquidneck Honey, but they don't. They share it with me.
They start creating honey right when the flowers begin to bloom. And all throughout October and November.
Providing there's a food source.
Wow.
We're really gentle with them. Here's something interesting.
Oh my God.
Now, we were here several weeks ago, and we took some comb out of here to harvest for some orders.
Do they get angry when you do that?
I haven't asked them, but I'm thinking they do.
A little bit.
Yeah. So we took some comb, and then I put some new frames in the place of the old ones that we had harvested. And they've already built them up, and they're storing honey in them now. So this is a very, very efficient hive.
What makes it efficient?
The speed in which they're working, how they forage. The numbers on the hive are very strong, the population's strong, they're healthy. See, this box is heavy. That means it's full of honey. Generally, they start working from the inside of the hive, the inner frames, and they work their way out. And they also work from the top of the frame down. So you can see that they're packing this full of honey.
Yep.
In another couple weeks, this will be full. So this is a little bit more interesting. Not so much on this side, but you can see that there's more honey on this particular frame.
Yeah.
But what's interesting here is you see the liquid honey that they haven't capped yet? They're filling it up and they're drawing the moisture out of it.
Yep, so where it's glistening, that's all liquid.
Exactly. When it's about 17% water, then they will seal it up and it's perfect forever. There's a drone right there. See how
How
big
do you know how different?
There's a drone right there.
How do you know?
Get out, they're bigger.
Because it's bigger? Oh, okay. So there's only a handful of drones per hive.
Sometimes there's more than a handful, which is a problem in the hive because they gorge themselves on the honey.
Oh, they eat it all.
And they don't do any work at all. Now
it's all the females that do all the work?
It's the truth.
Is that what I'm hearing?
It is the truth. Now this is even more interesting because here we have two things happening. They're packing it full of honey for the winter to store, and this is brood. These are baby bees. See that larvae right in there?
It's a baby bee. Oh yeah.
Can you zoom in on that?
That little
the little white
button. Yeah.
Larvae.
Looks like a button. Cool.
So these are all bees waiting to be born. This is actually a queen cell that the bees have constructed, and they're going to hatch a queen because there's no queen in this particular hive, and there's actually a larvae deep down inside there. I don't know if you can see it or not.
Yep. Because that will be a future queen bee.
That's right.
These are my new charges. Taking care of the bees.
That's right. We need all the help we can get.
I think they like me.
They're not on you, so I think they do.
They're comfortable with me.
So what do you think about the weight of that?
It's really heavy. You can tell how packed with honey it is.
When that's full of honey, it'll be somewhere around 7 pounds.
7 pounds?
Of honey. And it's very, I'm always amazed to this day when I extract honey because you'd be amazed that 7 pounds of honey comes out of that one frame. Doesn't look like it.
They sure make a lot of honey to last the winter.
Beautiful thing.